This video is brought to you by Zarrakan Productions, an umbrella group composed of over 10 shows and an archive of over 5,000 videos covering a wide variety of topics. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of video links, social media feeds, and opportunities to support our content. Thank you for your time, and may I present another Zarrakan production. Welcome to Virtual World Traveler. I am your camera cat showing you some of the amazing places I have seen. This is a video I made about Y2K by MadPea at Second Life, with 26 commons and 1 rare. Y2K is a fascinating collection of items that will have you glued to the screen and unable to blink as you take it all in. If you are looking for a puzzle you can solve in the comfort of your own computer room, you will definitely want to check out Y2K. The set was offered at the Rewind event, and it is worth 150 achievement points. The dreaded MadPea screen of death. We all remember the real-world Y2K, the panic and fear caused by such a simple lack of programming foresight. A lot of time and effort could have been saved with just a few more characters, but then MadPea would not have the inspiration for an awesome game. Everything works out in the end, really. In MadPea's Y2K, we are lured into a conspiracy where who to trust and what to do next is as much a mystery as the contents of those discs. With each new shiny circle input to the computer or the nifty little CD player, the intrigue grows. Every sound file that plays tells a story, evokes an emotion, or titillates the memories of games gone by. Oh, so that is not a cup holder. Remember the electric eel experience on CD5, and the spine-tingling sounds of For the Voodoo Queen. Or if you have listened to the haunting ditty that is hidden away on CD6, you will know it is a mad world after all. The tune gets stuck in your head, so be careful, and know that you have entered a truly infamous amusement park. Of course, there is always the upbeat, catchy tempo of CD2. That is sure to get your feet tapping. Disc after disc, the story gets more perplexing, and then there are the testimonials. Why would so many people work so hard to talk the listener into doing something? Does not that seem a bit off? As it turns out, yes. Deep into the search for information, there is a warning. A woman will warn you to stop listening, to let go of the mystery, and walk away. Anyone not a pea would probably listen. But peas are made of stubborn stuff. A pea will follow through to the end, just to find out what is there. No matter how bitter that ending may turn out to be, they would solve the mystery. Get the fire extinguisher, or throw the computer out of the window. Decisions, decisions. As you are sitting there, watching the smoke rise gently from the formerly functional electronic item, having loaded every CD despite the warnings, and trying to play the game, remember this. You solved the mystery. Please join me as I explore Y2K.
Hello everyone and welcome to VWT. Today we'll be playing Y2K by MadPea. This is a gotcha mystery that is available through their main store. They actually have several of these, which I plan on covering. But here's the Y2K one. As you see, you get 10 CDs, a CD player, desk lamp, computer chair, CD tower, clock radio, modem, headphones, desk organizer, computer desk, and the rare item, which is the computer itself. As always, very highly detailed. So if you're looking for a computer desk and a computer, along with some other items that all match each other in terms of quality and design and theme, then this is an excellent way to get that. So a really awesome set by MadPea. And of course, it's a game. So not only can you collect these to create your own computer desk with computer and accessories, but it is a game which will give you some entertainment as well as some achievement points too. Now, this is a gacha, so how long and how much it costs you to collect these items just depends on how lucky you are. But it is only 50 linden a play, which for gacha vendors is pretty cheap. So you should be able to collect this entire series for, at the very least, 1,000 linden, or more, depending on how many copies you get and how much stuff you buy from the marketplace. But very much worth it, because look how really nice these items are. And they don't take up a lot of prims either. That's something else that MadPea's always been really excellent at, not using up a ton of your prims with their products. So high detail, low prim, with really cool extras like games and achievements. I have already bought my set and have it set up at home, so we're going to go back to my house and play the game. Here's my home setup. It probably differs a little from your own setup for Y2K, because there are color variations for some of the items. But this is what mine looks like. It matches very well with the modern, mostly wood panel house design of my home. So I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. And how you play the game that is with Y2K is you take these CDs, there's about 10 of them, and you insert them into the CD player, or you insert them into the computer, and both are likely to give you clues, so you will want to keep something handy to write stuff down. This will, of course, have both audio and textual clues, most likely, because that was my experience with the previous gacha game. So you will want to have your sound turned on, too. Now, obviously, everything after this point is going to be a spoiler, so if this game interests you at all, this is the point at which you'll probably want to stop watching this video and go get the Y2K gacha set for yourself, and perhaps refer back to this as a means of getting through any puzzles that might give you a little bit more trouble than usual. So I'm going to unpack these CDs and start playing the game. Let's put in the first CD. And this puts it into my fuzzy little paw. And we'll put it into the CD player.
Well, congratulations. You actually managed to pull your thumb out of your ass and find the first game file. No, it doesn't have a name. It doesn't need a name. It speaks for itself. I mean, have you heard what people are saying? Now you just have to find the rest of it. It's all connected. The game, the millennia, the whole mother effing universe. That's why I broke it into pieces. You don't just make a game like this and wrap it up in a plastic case with a nice little picture on the front. No way. I'm gonna make you work for my masterpiece. I'll give you a hint, though, as I'm not completely heartless. You're looking for 10 different CDs. A chapter of the game is hidden on each one. You need to have them all before you can play. I'm not gonna tell you how to play, only that you need to play. Good luck.
So that was the nameless intro, so that's pretty cool. Turn our computer on. I think we take the CD back by clicking on the CD case. Oh, no, but it does open if we do that, so that's pretty cool. So we have a Windows 98 set up here. Windows 98 being a little bit of an upgrade from Windows 95. So let's click on the CD tray. Put the disc in. That'll be the nameless intro and stick it in. Cool. So there's one. Yep, CD1. Okay, I don't think you need to use both the CD player and the computer in order to play the game, but both will play the audio associated with the CD. But you do definitely need the computer in order to play the game itself. So let's add the next one. I'm presently absorbing this CD, but let's put it in the CD tray. Alright, so this one is the Waltz in the Pale Moonlight. Looks like a demon arm is holding that. Very cool. Okay. I do believe that is from the MadPea game, The Collector, which involved collecting a lot of music instruments. Very fun hunt to do. I did do that one and tape it, so it's available on my channel. That's pretty cool. One of the things I like about this particular game is that it's not just, well-designed gotcha items and, a game, of course. But in a lot of ways, it's also a tribute to many of the games that MadPea has designed in the past. So that makes it even more special. So let's get out the next CD. Let's see what this one is. I can't really. I keep end up eating the CD for some reason. Probably easier to just look at it when I put it up in here. Alright, let's have a look here. Crimson and Barney. Messages from the other side. Now, I have not played all of MadPea games. I wish I had. I didn't make it into MadPea's games until Mad City, because I didn't know stuff like this existed on Second Life. So there's probably going to be quite a few here that I never got the chance to experience, unfortunately.
This game is off the hook. Find this game at any cost. You will never be the same again.
I'm not even sure what I expected, but I can say I've never seen a game like this before. Finding it is just the beginning of the adventure you're about to go on. Hope you brought a clean pair of underwear. You'll need it.
Like, I thought this game was going to be way overhyped, but so far it is amazing. Seriously, y'all. Too legit to quit. You totally have to play it.
I never heard of this game before, but then this guy I know starts giving me these files, and apparently, I guess some dude made this game? And then he broke it up into all these pieces? Like, who does that? But it's pure genius. I've never seen anything like this. Check it.
Yeah, so I heard about this game through some friends and I thought I'd give it a try. So far, best game I've ever played. Hands down, 5 stars.
Just go ahead and do yourselves a favor and throw away your other games, guys. You're never going to want to play anything else again. This is the game of the century.
Whoa, man. What is this even? Is this a game or is it the rest of my life? I think I live here now, man. Brother, find this game. You will not, and I mean not, regret it.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. This is insane.
Just play the game. That's all there is to say. Find the files and play this game. Seriously, don't be a loser.
Is that it? Okay, that might be it. Well, apparently this game has gotten 10 out of 10 for the ratings, so that's always a good sign. Now for the next CD. This one will be Unia, which was quite the production. That's also one that I was fortunate enough to participate in and tape. Unia, Unleash the Monster Within. Had a lot of fun with that. Alright, so that was Unia. This next one is Voodoo Queen. Yeah, this is one of the recent ones I did. So the Electric Eel Experience for the Voodoo Queen Nightmare in New Orleans.
that she's missing her beloved son smile. Down at the bayou, all down the street, make your choices, all for the voodoo. Down the street, all down the bayou, chanting voices, all for the voodoo queen.
All right, next one. This one is It's a Mad World. And that particular picture is one of the scenes from Unia, so that's pretty cool.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a mad world after all. 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 It's a mad, mad world.
Quite a few of these tunes haven't had the opportunity to hear because most of the time I have to edit out music due to copyright reasons. So it's really cool being able to hear these, perhaps sometimes for the first time. So let's get the next one. Yep, this is also another scene from Unia. Unia had multiple nightmare scenes. I can't remember all the artists, but I do know that Bryn O contributed to one of them. The Maiden of Hooks, I think, was one of them. A lot of great production throughout all of MadPea's games, not just graphics and story and scripting, but also original music as well. Which is why I recommend MadPea games so much, because it provides you a high quality experience for very little money. So totally recommend MadPea. Now this is Firefly. This is one of the earlier ones that I didn't get a chance to experience. But certainly one I'd love to if they ever re-released it.
Illusions of reality, emissions of humanity, tiny drops of energy in the wings of a firefly. I fly so high, moon exposes my naked truth. The sacred pyramids creep up my wounds when I'm floating above the earth. As I raise my hand, feel your face. There is no more need to cry. Death and darkness fades away, and I've forgotten why. My deepest, sweetest fantasies arise with endless sympathies. Yet the peace that's running from its home is my mind's eye. I hear you calling far away. I whisper to the fireflies in the sky. In the sky.
Okay, if it had music like that, then I would definitely love to play it. Hopefully, MadPea releases Firefly again at a future date. Perhaps a remake. They have done that before. So let's go on to the next one. Here's another early one that they did that I didn't get a chance to experience. Zodiac Killer. If I'm not mistaken, it was Zodiac Killer that put them on the map, per se, in terms of Second Life gaming. I could be wrong about that, but I seem to remember reading that someplace.
evening, Agent Bellick. This is Braxton speaking. You know that you're wanted for the murders of 12 innocent people.
They deserved it.
I understand. It was too much for you, wasn't it?
I didn't know.
Why did you run from us? We're the ones trying to protect you.
They're everywhere.
Tell me, Agent, what happened? I discovered their agenda. They kill in the most grotesque ways. It is disturbing, indeed. But what's coming is even more terrifying. They're here. Bellick, what's going on?
Alright, so that was the serial killer game. And now for the final CD, CD 10. Don't know what's going to happen, so let's find out. Well, that doesn't look good. Pretty design, but that does not bode well for us.
Warning. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Yeah. Okay. There we go. My name is... No, it don't matter what my name is. It doesn't matter what yours is either. I managed to sneak this recording onto one of the audio files. And hopefully you're smart enough to listen to what I have to say. Ignore everything you've heard about this game. Do not load this last disc. It will ruin your life. Think about it. Have you heard a review from anyone who's actually played the game all the way through? No. No, you haven't. Look, I'm running out of space here. I have to keep this short or he'll find it. Do not play this game. Warning. Do not play this game.
Well, now I have to play it. Congratulations, you have acquired all the pieces of the Game of the Millennium. Prepare to experience the wonders of the year 2000 and the 21st century. Click the mouse to play your new game. Wow! And let me take off camera controls. Alright, so all the files are loaded, and on the desktop we have Y2K.exe. So I guess my computer's gonna blow up or something. Let's find out. Welcome, MadPea. Your MadPea player ID 3784. Congratulations, you've earned the achievement of Game Over. One hell of a computer virus. You may view all of your achievements here. I lost the game. WinP. Fatal exception. Y2K has occurred at something. Current application will be terminated. Press any key to terminate the current application. Press Ctrl-Alt-Delete to restart your computer. You will lose any unsaved information in all applications. Press any key to continue. I remember seeing that lots of times when I had my older computers. Pre-Windows XP. In fact, Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows ME saw that screen a lot. So let's push a button. Nope, it's broken. It's totally broken. If we eject the CD. Uh-oh. Pretty broken now. So it looks like my computer's been destroyed by a computer virus. That's not much of a problem these days because most hackers aren't as interested in destroying hardware as they are interested in getting a hold of your personal information, so they can do various nefarious things with that information, whether it be reselling it or applying for credit cards in your name, so on and so forth. Having your identity stolen is more likely to happen than being seriously impacted by a virus, but back in the day when computers like these were common, there were some pretty nasty things roaming around on the internet. I remember one particular experience I had with a virus called Chinafish, and what Chinafish did was essentially destroy your hard drive by causing it to seek endlessly until the needle crashed. So, some pretty nasty viruses back in those times, but thankfully most virus protection software can take care of it these days. Funny thing happened when this computer broke is that I was able to slide it all over the place without having to go into edit mode. So that was kind of silly. Also, it looks like this computer is actually broken now. After I relogged to get rid of the sliding thing, I now have a non-functioning computer. So after you get done playing the game, you have a computer that's been essentially turned into a paperweight. Which is something that quite a few of the nastier viruses could do back then. So it's not just a fun reminder of all the cool stuff that MadPea has done, but also a little bit of nostalgia for them good old days, quotation marks, when stuff like this could actually happen to your computer. And hackers could, for whatever reason, turn your computer into a lump of junk. But I had fun, and I hope you had fun watching too. I, again, totally recommend all of MadPea's products, including this one. It's a great gotcha series if you wish to put together your own computer desk with accessories. all matching, all low prim, so they work quite well with most modern house setups, and comes with a little game with a bit of nostalgia for a variety of things. So this has been VWT playing Y2K by MadPea, and I'll see you in the next video.